The first time I had to administer medications during a code blue and I had to get this syringe all connected and set up, I had no idea how to do it and I looked very, very silly. And so for this week's tip of the week, we're going to be talking about how to correctly set up your medications during a code. A lot of the medications given during a code or some sort of ACLS situation are in a package that's similar to this. Usually it comes in a box and then there is a top portion and then there's the medication portion. Here is another example of kind of what it looks like when it comes out of the box. A standard box of epinephrine comes like this. And you'll see at the kind of very top portion of the box, there's this little open tab. In order to open the box, you're going to press your thumb into that and peel off this top part. And then you should just be able to flip the box with the open side down and both these little components should come out. In order to connect them, you're going to pop off these little yellow tabs on each of these components. You're going to take both the yellow ends, they're not going to be yellow anymore, but put them together and you're going to screw it on. You can see this little blue portion here that screws directly into the bottom of this component here. Now, to administer these medications through just your standard IV, all you need to do is remove this little yellow portion and you'll see you have like a standard little lure lock connector. However, you can also see that there's a needle in this thing. And if you take off the yellow and the little green component, you're now going to have a full-blown needle that you can use to inject medications as well. I've personally never needed that. All I've ever needed to do is take off this yellow portion because I usually have IV access, but there may be a situation where you have lost access and you need to administer these medications with a needle. If you've never connected one of these syringes before, I recommend during your next code to, after the code is wrapped up, take a look at some of them and actually practice and see how they twist on. It's not that hard to do, but if you don't know what you're doing and you've never done it, it can be a little bit intimidating. Most of the standard code cart medications do come in these little boxes and they're all exactly the same as the epinephrine one that I just showed you. And so if you're familiar with one, you should easily be able to do all the rest. And that is your nursing tip of the week. Let me know if you have any questions.